Continue to get a brief on the by-elections in Nyaribari Chache. We understand that there's a breaking story now. Do we have a winner? Kenda Gobadia can tell us more.
Very well, Janet. It was indeed a special Monday for the people of Nyaribari Chache. The moment it's here, and they now have the results of this particular by-election, which kicked off at 6 in the morning. Let's just quickly look at what has happened today at the transmission wall here. You can clearly see that we now have results of 110 polling stations out of 110. And the man who is in the lead is none other than Richard Tongi of the Ford people. Remember, he is the man who petitioned and whose petition resulted in the nullification of the election of Dr. Richard Bichage of Chris Bichage of ODM. And if you can see now, the ODM candidate is coming in second with 9,712. And then the third position here is TNA candidate Robert Monda with 9,286 votes. So clearly, with these provisional results, we can confidently now tell you that the man who has carried the day here is none other than Richard Tongi of Ford people. And he is right here with me, and we were just going to hear what he has to say. How do you feel now, Richard Tongi? It's been a race. You petitioned this particular election, and it resulted to the nullification of Chris Bichage's election. How do you feel now?
I think the election has vindicated my position that I won in March, and I've won again to prove the point that I actually won. And I want to thank God, and I want to appreciate the competition from my colleague, Chris Bichage and Robert Monda, for giving me a good competition. And I'm here to serve the people of Nyaribari. I want to encourage everybody to join me, my competitors, so that we can build together Nyaribari Chache and make it the Nyaribari Chache that we have always decided to have.
Looking at these results, this was a neck-to-neck by-election. No one knew exactly who was going to win. Like 30 minutes ago, it was quite difficult to tell. And what was your tactic in this campaign that made you like pull through and pull this surprise against your opponents?
Having worked in a cooperative movement, I knew the power of the cooperative movement. So I went using the circle grouping, and then it worked, because then we are able to connect with the people, and you are telling them exactly what you want and how you are going to add value to what they're doing, and that worked, because then you are able to address the basic concerns. And like having the public rallies, I never had one. I never had a single one rally. My giants, remember, I was fighting against giants. I was fighting against DNA, which is the government. I was fighting against ODM, which is also a very powerful institution, especially in Kisii, considering that we have 95% of the leadership, political leadership in Kisii, is all ODM. So to have won with that kind of competition, clearly it goes to tell that people wanted a digital leader, and I believe I'm the youngest of all the competitors. I'm the digital. We cannot get analog leadership when the president is digital, the deputy president is digital, so we needed to have somebody who can resonate with the leadership of the country.
And looking at the election today, there were allegations of voter buying, voter bribing, and all those. Did you participate in any?
It's unfortunate that we reduce ourselves to that level, where you, instead of developing or setting the policies that you stand for, you are engaging in buying out the people. Right? You are saving money to come and buy people at the last minute. But I want to tell you that people of Nyaribari Chache are very clever. They have proven that it's not enough to buy them. It's not enough to have lots on tons of money at the last day of the campaign. It's actually what you stand for. What is it that you have been doing with the people, which is adding value to what they're doing? And I will tell you, I'm not rich at all. and yet the competitors were all extremely rich. But I've been able to prove the point that when people have decided, there's no more powerful weapon than the people, and they have said it.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to you, Richard Tongi, for that win. You really pulled a surprise against your very strong opponents, and congratulations once again. Well, remember, these are provisional results. We're yet to know. The IEBC have to verify, checking all the forms from the polling centers to be able to verify that these are actually the real results. And if things stand as they are at the moment, then we will have the new Member of Parliament for Nyaribari Chache being none other than Richard Tongi of Ford People. Well, people are already celebrating outside there. Well, we would have loved to get more views from the losers, those who are here. I haven't seen any of them yet. If we had any of the losers here, we would have given you their opinion. But for now, then, we will be able to tell you more about celebrations later outside. There is celebrations outside going on right now, and we will be able to give you that as a later update. But back to you now, Janet Bugwa, at the Communication Center. I am Kendagor Obadia.
Many thanks for that, Kendago, giving us that update and talking to the winner. As it stands so far, Richard Tongi of Ford People clinching that seat there in Nyaribari Chache in what has been a tightly contested by-election.